Hello and happy Tuesday. My name is Joanna Stanescu. I'm a Colon Hydrotherapist here at the Root Chakra inside South Bay Holistic Spa. I'm also a gut health expert. And today I wanted to talk to you guys about immunotherapy. If you're not familiar with immunotherapy, it is used, well, let me just preface with the two schools of thought behind how to address allergies and how to get over them. You know, you have a food sensitivity or food allergy. How do you get rid of it so that you can actually eat the food that you want to eat? And there's two schools of thought behind it. One is to introduce little small amounts of the food of the allergen daily so that your body can build up basically a resistance to it or an immunity to it so that you can hopefully be able to handle the food later on. Another school of thought behind it is to completely get rid of that food, abstain from it for a long period of time, heal your body, heal your gut so that it gets strong enough so that you can withstand that allergy, or so that the allergy goes away, so that you're just healthy enough to be able to take it in. Now, I've come across this quite a few times, right? Parents, their kids have food allergies. It's becoming more and more common, especially allergies to wheat and soy and eggs, peanut butter, peanuts in general, right? Now a lot of schools are actually banning a lot of these common allergens because so many kids are allergic to it. And it's not only our children, right? Parents, adults also have these sensitivities after years, decades that they've been able to eat this certain food staple, and now suddenly they're like, I can't eat it anymore. I have an allergy to it. I never used to have allergies. What's going on? As far as what's going on, it could be a number of things. We could have just irritated our body to the point where now it's just so sensitive that it's not able to eat that food anymore. Imagine, slicing yourself open and creating a wound, and it kind of scabs over, and you just keep pulling the scab back, and so you keep having this like irritation to it. There's some emotional factors to it as well. There's a lot of things that go behind allergies, and I'm not coming on here to pretend that I'm an allergy expert. I'm certainly not, but I want to give you my 2 cents on immunotherapy and why I personally don't agree with it. Now, anything that I say today and on any tinfoil or ever, that doesn't mean that you should go against your doctor's advice by any means. So, always have an open discussion with your doctor before you get off any medications and things like that. Make sure that you're well informed before you jump into anything. But I personally, I don't support immunotherapy, and I will tell you why. So immunotherapy is a treatment, a protocol where you are usually sublingually introducing an allergen under your tongue every day for 3 to 5 years, sometimes even longer, hoping that at the end of the 5 years that you'll be able to handle this food, actually eating it, in normal adequate amounts. Now, what are you doing when you have an allergy to something? And what is an allergy? Any kind of an allergic reaction, the root cause of it is inflammation, right? Either your skin is inflamed, internally you're inflamed, either your like airways inflamed, they like swell up, right? And if you've been following me and my tinfoils or any of my content for a while, you know that inflammation is the root cause of all disease. So we want to reduce inflammation as much as we can. We want to avoid any foods that are inflammatory for us, and us meaning your body specifically. Just because one food is causing inflammation in somebody doesn't mean that it will cause inflammation in somebody else. But so when you have a child and you're introducing immunotherapy to them, meaning that you're giving them something that is causing chronic inflammation in their poor little body on a daily basis, what are you doing to this child? You are essentially making them sick daily as long as they're on this protocol, because you're causing this inflammatory reaction in their body. Every single day of their life, they are living with inflammation because you're introducing this drug, hoping that by the end of this protocol, they're going to be able to withstand this. I personally, I can't even wrap my mind around the sense behind it. I don't understand why you would do that. you're just making this poor child sick every day. So, you know, and what I often hear is, I just want my kid to be normal. I just want him to be able to enjoy a meal with all the other kids. You know, I don't want them to be made fun of at school. Okay, the reality of it is a normal child in America is sick. That is the norm, okay? A normal child in America is overweight. They're sick. They have a lot of digestive issues. A lot of them don't go to the bathroom often, nowhere near enough. They're not eating any of their fruits or veggies, nowhere near the recommended daily amount. Why do you want your child to be normal? No. No, no, no. You shouldn't want that, okay? You should want your child to be healthy and happy. And they will not be healthy or happy if they are chronically inflamed, if they're always sick. And again, I'm not trying to downplay your parenting skills or any of that, but just think about it. Think about it. And a lot of us don't think twice about this because we're told by the doctor, this is safe, this is protocol, this is what we have to offer. You don't really have any other choice other than, hey, just avoid that food. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of suggestions which is what I would do if I was dealing with an allergy or if my kid was dealing with an allergy. And it's two things. One is healing the gut, so just removing anything that is inflammatory in the body and truly allowing the gut to heal completely. Anytime you are introducing an allergen into the gut, anytime you're introducing something that's going to irritate it, like I was telling you the example with the scar earlier, the wound, it's like you're peeling back the scab before it's even finished healing. You're not giving it a chance to fully heal. So that's number one. Number two, what I would do is explore homeopathy. Homeopathy has been proven to have a lot of success. The Queen of England, this is her go-to method of treatment when it comes to her health. And from what I hear, she's the longest reigning monarch ever in history. So I think there's something there to look at. But homeopathy the theory behind homeopathy is like cures like. So similar to immunotherapy, right, where you're introducing this allergen, hoping that the body is going to eventually just recognize it as something that's normal and it's going to be able to have a resistance to it, where in reality it's just causing inflammation over and over and over daily. Homeopathy, on the other hand, there's no actual molecular anything of the original product that they've created a homeopathic remedy out of. So essentially it's just sugar water or alcohol water or whatever. But that homeopathic remedy will carry the frequency of whatever you've decided to make a homeopathic out of. So if you make a homeopathic remedy out of gluten, for example, and you have a gluten allergy, and every day you take this homeopathic, you're not introducing gluten into the body. So you're not creating that inflammatory physiological reaction, which is awesome. But what you are doing instead is that you are introducing the frequency, the vibration of gluten into the body. So the body will recognize gluten as it actually being there, but it's not. So it's pretty much it's everything that we love about immunotherapy without the allergen, which is amazing. So every day, same concept, just different remedy, I guess, right? So you're introducing this frequency of the gluten every day, so the body thinks it's getting gluten daily, but it's not. So you're not having that inflammatory reaction. So that's what I would do. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are on immunotherapy and how you guys address allergies. If you've noticed that this has become more of a problem with you or your children, drop them in the comments below. And if you have any tips as to how to deal with allergies, if you're dealing with seasonal allergies, a local honey is really, really good for that because it's taking all the pollen and stuff from your local area and it's producing honey out of it. So your body can actually build up immunity to whatever environmental allergens may be in your local area. Something to also look into. I love honey, so I would eat it regardless. Raw and filtered honey is best. And I would say that with almost any food, as long as you've got a good healthy body, a good healthy gut, I would always go with the raw and unfiltered if that's available to you. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. And I hope you guys have had a wonderful Tuesday. I'll see you again for next Influence Tuesday. Have a great night, you guys. Bye-bye.